Sign 1 is the strength of your walking speed, a small but powerful indicator of how well your heart, muscles, and nervous system are working together. Scientists have discovered that elders who naturally walk faster tend to live longer, and not because they rush through life, but because walking speed mirrors the health of every major organ. When your gait is steady, your stride confident, and your pace brisk enough to cover a short distance without exhaustion, it means your cardiovascular system is efficient, your bones are strong, and your brain is maintaining good coordination. A study from the University of Pittsburgh analyzed over 34,000 older adults and found that each 0.1 meter per second increase in walking speed was associated with a significant drop in mortality risk. Essentially, your body's natural pace becomes a snapshot of your biological age rather than your calendar age. The beauty of this sign is that it's easily observable. If you can still move around smoothly, handle stairs, or walk a few blocks without resting, your system is performing like that of someone much younger. Slow walking, on the other hand, is not just about weak legs. It can indicate heart inefficiency, lung weakness, or even early cognitive decline. It's your body's way of quietly signaling that something beneath the surface is changing. But the hopeful part is that this sign can be improved. Regular walking, resistance exercises, balance training, and simple daily movements such as gardening or stretching can restore pace and strength. Elders who make a habit of walking daily, even slowly at first, tend to see improvements in mood, memory, and mobility. Over time, as the body becomes accustomed to movement, the muscles and heart adjust, making each step a scientific investment in extra years of life. Walking speed is not a race. It's your body's honest reflection of how well you are aging from the inside out. Sign 2 focuses on the strength of your grip. A simple yet incredibly accurate predictor of overall vitality and survival after 70. Grip strength isn't just about how firmly you can shake hands or open a jar. It represents the combined power of your muscles, bones, and nervous system. Researchers from the UK Biobank study, which followed over 500,000 people, found that weak grip strength was strongly linked to higher risks of heart disease, stroke, and even early mortality. In simple terms, your hands tell your story. They reveal how well your muscles can respond, how efficiently your heart pumps oxygen, and how active your lifestyle has been. Strong grip strength indicates active muscle mass, a balanced diet rich in protein, and a metabolism that hasn't slowed too much with age. Weak grip strength, on the other hand, suggests muscle loss, what doctors call sarcopenia, and declining functional ability. It's one of the earliest physical signs of aging that can predict how well you'll handle everyday tasks like lifting groceries, climbing stairs, or maintaining balance. Interestingly, grip strength is also connected to brain health. Studies have shown that elders with higher grip strength tend to have better memory retention and lower risks of dementia. This happens because muscle strength helps regulate blood flow to the brain, keeping neurons active and nourished. Maintaining grip strength isn't complicated. It doesn't require gym memberships or heavy weights. Simple activities such as squeezing a soft ball, using hand grips, lifting light weights, or even doing regular chores can keep your muscles engaged. Nutrition also plays a key role. Adequate protein, vitamin D, and hydration all support muscle function. The takeaway from sign 2 is that aging gracefully isn't about avoiding weakness. It's about fighting it. Your hands are not just tools. They are living sensors of how resilient your entire body remains. Each time you strengthen them, you are extending not only your physical capacity, but also your lifespan. Grip strength stands as a quiet but powerful symbol of your independence, your energy, and your readiness to live fully even after 70. Sign 3 deals with one of the most overlooked but scientifically critical indicators, your social connections. The length and quality of your life are deeply influenced by the people you interact with and the strength of your relationships. Decades of research, including findings from the Harvard Study of Adult Development, the world's longest study on human longevity, prove that people who maintain strong social ties live longer and experience less illness, stress, and cognitive decline. Loneliness, by contrast, has been shown to have the same negative health impact as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This isn't just a poetic statement. It's biological truth. Human beings are wired for connection. When you share laughter, conversation, or even daily routines with others, your body releases oxytocin and serotonin, hormones that reduce stress, improve immunity, and balance blood pressure. On the other hand, isolation increases cortisol levels, weakens immune responses, and accelerates aging at the cellular level. For elders after 70, this sign is especially important because social life often shrinks after retirement, relocation, or the loss of a spouse. The challenge is to rebuild connections in new forms, community groups, volunteer work, religious gatherings, or simply spending more time with family and friends. People who remain socially engaged tend to have better memory, lower risk of depression, and even reduced inflammation markers in their blood. Science shows that your brain's cognitive reserve, the ability to stay sharp and adaptive, grows through human interaction. When you converse, debate, listen, or share stories, your neurons form new pathways that keep your mind alive. Sign 3 therefore serves as both a warning and a promise. If you isolate yourself, your mind and body begin to age faster. But if you nurture connection, you feed the very systems that protect your longevity. The power of this sign is that it's never too late to strengthen it. Even a small effort, like making a phone call, joining a group, or attending local events, can reignite the positive feedback loop between social joy and physical health. Science doesn't just support this, it celebrates it. Friendship and belonging are not luxuries of youth. They are the fuel that keeps the human spirit strong. Together, these 3 signs, walking speed, grip strength, and social connection, paint a vivid scientific portrait of how long and how well you may live after 70. They show that longevity is not about complicated medical formulas or expensive treatments. It's about motion, strength, and connection. Your stride tells the story of your heart, your hands reveal your resilience, and your relationships reflect your purpose. Each of these signs can be measured, improved, and strengthened at any age. The key is awareness, knowing that your body and mind constantly communicate with you through these small but vital signals. If you listen carefully and act on them, you can influence your own lifespan in ways that science fully supports. The elders who live the longest are not always the luckiest or wealthiest. They are the ones who keep moving, keep holding on, and keep loving. Longevity after 70, therefore, is not a mystery written in genes alone. It's a daily choice, guided by the remarkable science of the human body and the timeless strength of the human heart.